So for June, overall energy was quit your job. It's not good for you. First card was apologies and forgiveness. And the last card was school courses. Okay, let's clarify. So with apologies and forgiveness, you have an apology on the way. This is from an individual where I feel like they're tired of carrying the weight of like what happened to you. I feel like this is a individual that you have history with. Please tell me. Ooh, Jesus. This person has done a lot of growth with the Empress. This person has done a lot of growth. It's crazy because I feel like yeah, I feel like this person has had a tower moment of revelation, but I also feel like it's going to be a tower moment when this person comes back into your life. I feel like this person had to let go of a lot of inner conflict, a lot of negativity in their own life for things to finally start flourishing for them. I feel like when it comes to this, like you may hear this apology like towards the end of June. It could also or just in cancer season as well too, because cancer season starts in June. But I feel like you could hear this apology definitely within June. I feel like this person has been on this journey of, like I said, learning to build that confidence within themselves, want to come towards you, but just like I said, just within themselves. I feel like this person has also been on a journey towards allowing love into their life. I feel like that's what's happening right now. And I feel like this person is wanting to show up as the emperor for you, regardless of their gender. This person is wanting to take control of the situation. I think this person is finally taking action, like I said, and this is why this apology is coming in for you. I feel like with the Seven of Swords, I'm not getting any deception. I feel like this person's being strategic. I feel like this person has a plan in place to start over with you, to have a fresh start, to build off of a solid foundation. This person is slowly taking their time to enact this plan, but this person definitely sees the Four of Wands with you, which is, like I said, coming back together, reuniting, developing a harmonious connection, rebuilding that, like I said, having that stability with you. It could also be like later down the road if things progress nicely, like I said, moving in with one another or just dating. But I feel like this person definitely feels like you're in alignment for them. This person, I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, I don't feel like this person's rushing in saying like, oh my God, like I want us to be in a relationship again. I feel like this person's like, I want to get to know you again. I want us to, it's almost like become friends first, but this person very much still has like intentions on like going on dates with you as well too, to see if it can blossom into that Ace of Cups. But I feel like this person's starting with the Ace of Pentacles. Like, I feel like this person isn't expecting you to just automatically be on board with dating them again, or even reconsidering them again. And I feel like this person's trying to be very practical with their expectations and with how things are going to be moving. But I definitely feel like this person's like intention, like I said, is to have this Four of Wands with you, and eventually, like I said, have this brand new beginning in love with you. The last card was school courses. Let's clarify. So when I clarify school courses, I got the Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Strength, and the Page of Swords. I feel like Spirit is asking you to take your time when it comes to this connection. If you do feel like it's time to walk away, that is totally fine. But I feel like the harder work is actually staying within it and addressing the issues if you feel like this person is worth it. And I feel like with the Page of Swords, Spirit is like, I do see you being guarded because I think some information may come out because the Tower came back out again. I feel like there may be some revelations that come out that maybe you weren't prepared for, maybe this individual wasn't prepared for. And I feel like with the Page of Swords, Spirit is just really asking you to take your time when it comes to processing this information before you decide to block yourself off or close yourself off to this connection. I think that's where it is. Your spirit doesn't want you to close yourself off to this connection because things are getting a little bit more emotionally hard, emotionally deep. And maybe there's also certain emotions that you had walked away from. Certain things, there's something about that you walked away from in the past that's gonna resurface. And I feel like a lot of you guys are very hesitant to go there to talk about maybe certain things that have happened within the connection in the past. And spirit is like, the only way to get through it, the only way to get over it is to work through it. And I feel like this person is willing to work through it with you. Maybe that's something that you may need to hear. So maybe replay this if this does come up for you. I feel like this person is willing to work through it. You, I feel like, are willing to work through it. Spirit is willing to help you guys both work through it. But it involves you being vulnerable. It involves maybe you guys, like I said, one person listening a little bit more than the listening more, and letting the other person talk more about how they feel, and vice versa. There may be times where you may need to listen a little bit more and allow this person to open up and share what's been going on there. I feel like you guys can learn a lot from each other and a lot from the situation. This is an opportunity for you both to grow and develop as individuals, and within this connection as well too. And it requires a lot of you being resilient, because I don't think this is going to be easy. This is like a new level of like emotional work that I don't think maybe you were prepared for taking. But I feel like you're up for the challenge, and spirit is helping you when it comes to this challenge. Spirit is just asking you, like I said, to temper your emotions, because like I said, maybe there may be times where you may want to, I don't know, like, let this person know. And spirit is like, there's a different way in which you can approach how you feel. There's a more, you can be a little bit more gentle, or maybe this person may need to be a little bit more gentle with you. I'm just hearing that there just needs to be some compassion for both sides to understand why maybe this person may have messed up, because it may not even have anything to do with you. People have their own wounds that they bring into connections. And I think that's what spirit is asking you, if you care enough, to be compassionate towards this person as they open up, and this person be compassionate towards you and towards how you feel because of what has happened in the past. That's all that spirit is asking for you guys, to really tap into that inner strength and have that inner confidence that you guys can overcome anything that you put your mind to. I feel like that's what spirit is like. You have the infinite possibilities to overcome whatever you put your mind to. It's just, I think you guys are both not used to being emotionally vulnerable with one another, or maybe just in general in life. So I think this has you like out of your comfort zone, and it's like spirit is like, that's what this whole school course is about. You learning each other, you learning from one another more about yourselves, maybe more about this connection. Like I said, there's a lot of growth that's gonna happen. There's a lot of challenges that I feel like you guys are gonna overcome on a overcome for yourselves, and then in this connection as well too, if you guys allow this opportunity. You know what I mean? And I feel like with quit your job, it's not good for you. I almost feel like spirit doesn't want you to quit this connection just right away. Spirit wants, because I feel like regardless of how it ends up with you guys, if you guys do end up getting back together, or if you guys just say, you know what, like, we've tried and it's okay, I feel like spirit is still wanting you to have this growth within yourself. And I feel like that's what it's all about. Like, don't overwork yourself, don't overstress yourself, don't over give to the situation. No. Spirit is just asking you to show up and to be open and honest and vulnerable and kind to yourself. That's all the spirit is asking you. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, this is what I have for you. So if this resonates, please comment down below. Please like the video. Please follow. And if you would like to work with me, the link is in my bio. And until next time, bye.